Hi guys, this is App Unwrapper. I'm back with Voodoo Detective on iOS, and I'm going to pick up where I left off. Enjoy!
Tourists? Why'd it have to be tourists? It's a chain restaurant, closed for remodeling. Normally, there's a line around the block. This used to be a humfo, a voodoo place of worship. At least until they bulldozed it to make way for island coffee.
Excuse me, sir. Would you mind stepping away from the vault? Only Chelmsford Capital account holders are allowed in.
It's a bottle of black ink.
I'm sorry, sir, but if you take that ink, other customers won't be able to sign our contracts.
Well, we can't have that.
Hello and welcome to Chelmsford Capital. What can I do for you today?
I'm a voodoo private investigator. I was hoping to speak with Mr. Chelmsford.
Sorry, sir. Mr. Chelmsford is out at the moment. But don't worry, he should be back soon.
I have no reason to give these people my money. See you. The door is locked.
Sorry, sir. Mr. Chelmsford is out at the moment. But don't worry, he should be back soon.
That guy's loaded. Mr. Lawton?
If you've come for legal services, I'm afraid I can't take on any more clients at the moment.
Actually, my name is Voodoo Detective. I'm a voodoo private investigator. Got some questions I was hoping you could answer pro bono.
Absolutely not. I have to finish preparations for an important, affair this evening. Can't you see how busy I am? Oh, how perfectly inconsiderate. I ought to hold you in contempt. You're just like my wife, Kiki, and her little puppets. Well, I'm not a puppet. I'm a man!
Have you ever seen this pendant before?
This is a law office, not a lost and found. Now, please excuse yourself before I'm forced to take legal action.
Be seeing you.
I certainly hope not.
This desk is a little messy, but still, it's a good desk. It's a ventilation shaft. Looks like it runs to the roof.
That seems important.
Hey, you keep away from there.
Legal documents and books on law. I'd rather be stranded on a desert island than read those. Legal documents and books on law. I'd rather be stranded on a desert island than read those.
Okay, I don't think we're going to get anything here.
kidding? Money doesn't grow on trees, you know. I don't want anyone or anything playing my harmonica, except me. Greenhouse is locked. I'll need to find a key. Man, this guy's loaded. He's got a garden and a zoo.
Good day, sir. How can I help you?
The name is Voodoo Detective. I'm a Voodoo private investigator.
Voodoo, you say? What, may I ask, brings you here?
Actually, I'm looking for a Mr. Fontoul. Victor Fontoul. That you?
Oh, no, sir. I'm Benny, his butler. This is the Fontoul residence, but I'm afraid Mr. Fontoul is in a meeting at the moment. Perhaps you could come back another time.
That's all right. I don't mind waiting inside.
Mr. Fontoul should be finished presently.
Whoa.
There's a letter here addressed to Benny. Tear stains have blotted out some of the words. Benny, you have to stop. I don't know what he would do if he found... Besides, I can't just forget the way you treated me. I don't know what you're getting at, Voodoo. You're scaring me. I'd like to remain friends, but you have to stop. Sincerely, I wonder if Mary wrote this. I think it's Leopold. Empty. Looks like Benny Boy's been drinking more sherry than the Queen. Opera records and romance novels. There's also handwritten sheet music. It says Benny and the Jest. A ballad about how my love life has been one grand joke.
Listen, you old pit viper. I've stuck my neck out for you financing this new factory of yours.
All right. Calm yourself, dear boy. No need to get excited.
Well, if I'm excited, it's your fault. Quid pro quo, Victor, you slippery worm. I don't like all this cloak and dagger nonsense.
Just a little professional discretion, Gordon. We don't want anyone stealing our recipes, do we?
Discretion? I don't care a fig for your discretion. I care about what's being done with my money.
Be at ease, my friend. I'll explain it all at the shareholders' meeting. For now, please trust that things are progressing on schedule and as planned.
I don't like being left in the dark, Victor. I don't like it at all. You'd better have some answers next time we meet.
Sir, A voodoo detective is here to see you.
A detective?
Voodoo detective, Mr. Fontoul. I was hoping we could talk.
I see. Well, why don't you join me in my office?
Sorry about the barking. I have annoying neighbors.
You've got quite the collection here. I don't even know what most of this stuff is.
Ah, yes. Those are from the old days before Island Ventures. I used to travel all over the world, collecting bits and bobs from hither and yon. I find different cultures completely fascinating. It's a bit of a hobby.
It's a map of a place called Ventures Island.
That's right. Island Ventures has big plans for Ventures Island.
Looks like a wedding photo.
Ah, what a happy day that was. Bloom of the peach, blush of the berry. My sweet, sweet Mary.
Right. Nothing compliments a hot day like a roaring fire.
Except perhaps a trench coat? I do apologize for the excitement out there. When in business, one must deal with all sorts of people. Especially when you require funding.
What was that argument about?
Well, Island Ventures' subsidiary, Island Kitchen, is preparing to launch a new line of food. I'm holding the cards pretty close to my chest to avoid any leaks. Gordon doesn't like that. But surely that has nothing to do with why you've come to see me. Unless you, too, wish to inquire about the particulars of our new secret recipes?
I'm here on behalf of my client, your wife.
Mary? My God, I've been worried sick. Is she all right? She'd been acting like a completely different person, and then she just up and left.
I've got some questions about your wife.
Please, go ahead.
Was Mary spending time with anyone new prior to her memory loss?
Not that I know of. My work requires frequent travel, and Mary always insists on joining me. Couple that with a proclivity for solitude, and she isn't left with much opportunity to make new acquaintances. At least, none that I would be unaware of.
Does Mary have any close friends?
Mary keeps largely to herself, but she does visit with my nephew's wife on occasion. Her name is Kiki Lawton.
Do you know how I can reach Mrs. Lawton?
I know Kiki and Mary often enjoy brunch together at the Chic Shore restaurant. You might try there.
What do you know about Mrs. Lawton?
Kiki is the wife of my nephew, Theodore, but I'm afraid I don't know her very well.
If you don't mind, I've got other questions. Do you know of anyone who would want to harm Mary?
Heavens, no. Everyone loves Mary. She's kind and good. She never bothers anyone. A mind would have to be truly unhinged to harm a sweet, delicate flower like Mary.
What do you know about Mary's past?
I'm afraid very little. I know both of Mary's parents died when she was young, and she has no siblings. But she doesn't like to talk about her past, and I don't wish to reopen old wounds.
Mary was given this pendant around the time she lost her memory. Look familiar?
Why, yes. She brought it to me shortly after her memory trouble began. We never were able to find out where it came from. Do you think it has anything to do with her amnesia?
I don't know yet. That's enough about your wife for now. Do Do you mind if I ask some personal questions?
Go right ahead.
You've amassed quite the fortune. Got any greedy-eyed next of kin looking for a slice of inheritance pie?
No, nothing like that. The only family I have aside from Mary is my nephew, Theodore Lawton. He runs a law practice downtown and works as my lawyer.
And if you and Mary were out of the picture, he would stand to inherit quite a lot of lettuce, right?
Are you suggesting that Theodore is trying to kill my wife?
I'm not suggesting anything, just exploring possibilities. Do you know of anyone who might want to do you harm? Someone who might go after your wife to get to you?
In business, one has many competitors. And of course, if you're successful, there are bound to be those who look on with covetous eyes. But business is about optimizing profit, detective, and there is no profit in harming a man's wife.
That's enough about you for now. Can you let me into the greenhouse?
My butler, Benny, manages the grounds here. You'll have to ask him about it. Though he has become a bit more particular about whom he lets in since his tiff with the local barman.
That's all for now.
Godspeed, detective.
Okay. Wait.
Lots of elegant leather-bound books. Just the kind you expect in a fancy office.
A reader lives 1,000 lives before he dies. The man who never reads lives only one.
Well, if it isn't Benny the butler.
Hello, Detective. What can I do for you?
What can you tell me about Mrs. Fontoul?
Mary is a good woman. She's always been generous to me. She used to sit for hours with that kind, blank stare of hers, listening to my opera when no one else would. It was unlike her to leave the way she did. I've been so worried. I do hope she's all right.
Did you notice anything strange about Mary before she lost her memory?
Not that I can recall. She seemed every bit her normal, quiet self. Completely imperturbable, as though a veil of calm separated her from the troubles of the world.
Did Mary start spending time with anyone new prior to her memory loss?
I don't think so. She only really spent time with Mr. Fontoul and her friend, Kiki Lawton. And myself, of course. The dear.
Do you know of anyone who would want to harm Mary?
No, I don't. Mary never hurt or offended anyone. Frankly, she didn't interact with all that many people to begin with.
I've got this gold pendant here. Have you ever seen it?
Sorry, no.
If you don't mind, I have a few other questions. I got this letter here addressed to you.
Where did you get that? Have you been in my room?
This looks awfully bad, Benny boy. A letter from someone who doesn't appreciate your attentions. Enough sherry to float the Royal Navy. And Mary Fontoul wakes up without her memory. Care to explain?
You have been in my room, Mr. Detective. I resent what you're insinuating, and I absolutely cannot abide you invading my privacy. I have nothing but respect and admiration for Mary Fontoul. She's my dear friend, and one of the few people to show interest in my opera. I will speak no more on the matter.
What can you tell me about Mr. Fontoul?
Mr. Fontoul is a beneficent gentleman. I can make no complaints about the time I've spent working under his employ. Even if I could, it's not a butler's place to say such things.
Do you live here?
Why, yes. My quarters are adjacent to the staircase.
Can you let me into the greenhouse?
I'm afraid not. The Fontule greenhouse represents a spectacular botanical achievement. The variation in provenance among the flora we cultivate requires careful attention. The only way to maintain precise control over the environment is to limit the number of visitors we allow in. That's why I'm the only one with a key. I am sorry.
How am I going to get that from him?
Thanks, Benny. Voodoo for butlers. A couple of chapters are bookmarked. Love spells and mind manipulation. What have you been up to, Benny, old pal?
I missed that before. Let me ask him if it'll let me.
Well, if it isn't Benny the butler.
Hello, Detective. What can I do for you?
I got this letter here addressed to you.
Where did you get that? Have you been in my room?
This looks awfully bad, Benny boy. A letter from someone who doesn't appreciate your attentions. A book of hoodoo in your room. And Mary Fontule wakes up without her memory. Care to explain?
You have been in my room. Mr. Detective, I resent what you're insinuating, and I absolutely cannot abide you invading my privacy. I have nothing but respect and admiration for Mary Fontule. She's my dear friend, and one of the few people to show interest in my opera. I will speak no more on the matter.
Thanks, Benny.
I feel like I need more information on him.
I got this letter here addressed to you.
Where did you get that?
This looks a letter, a book.
You...
It's a portrait of a fancy man. Looks like someone's afraid of the dark.
Alright, let me go look around more.
Man, this guy's loaded. He got a garden and a zoo.
Oh! Fast movement. Alright, new area.
Plaque says Crumpsford Family Mausoleum. Darla ran the old hotel until she rang the checkout bell. There's a bouquet of Centennial Dragonheart plumerias. They're beautiful, but I'm no grave robber.
There's a cat there. 2 cats.
I need to find out who gave Mary that pendant. Might be time to crack. Here lies celiac sickly Fred. He choked to death on gluten-free bread. Little Junior's small and rough. He died proving he was tough. Here lies our friend Burning Larry. He played with fire, so now he's buried. Esther, dear, she was a saint. But then she sinned, and now she ain't.
Let's see. 6 foot, 42 long, but still breathing. What is it that you want?
The name's Voodoo Detective. I'm a voodoo private investigator.
My name is Eartha. I am the mistress of these hallowed grounds.
Good chat. I'll be seeing you, Eartha.
Folks always do, sooner or later.
I can't stand tourists. Just another mausoleum. Out of one hole and into another.
Indeed.
Can't take the flowers. Let me see if I can find out anything more.
What's new, Voodoo?
I've got a new case. Mind if I pick your brain?
Go right ahead.
What do you know about Victor Fontoul?
I don't know much about him personally, but he and Gordon Crumpsford own a company called Island Ventures. They keep trying to take over the bar. I always tell them the same thing. I'm not selling.
What do you think of that lawyer on Main Street?
I don't know about him, but I know his wife, Kiki. She swills cheap spill at the Chic Shore restaurant.
How do I get there?
That's enough shop talk for now. See you around, Billy.
Come back again soon, and don't forget that harmonica of yours. It always brings me back.
Well, if it isn't New Guinea's newest detective, what can I do for you, VD?
I'm working a new case. Mind if I grill you?
Go right ahead, Mr. Detective.
Do you know anything about Victor Fontoul?
Sure, I know him. He and Gordon Crumpsford, the banker, are always pestering poor Billy to sell the bar. Thank goodness he won't. I could never work for one of those tacky Island Ventures abominations.
Oh, I have to go back to the bank.
Thanks for the info, Rick.
No problemo.
I need the skinny on some of the locals.
Of course, VD. What do you want to know?
What do you know about the banker, Gordon Crumpsford?
Oh, him. But he and Victor Fontoul are always pestering poor Billy to sell the bar.
Do you know anything about the lawyer on Main Street?
Yeah, he does all of Island Ventures' legal laundry. If I were you, I'd keep my distance. That weasel's liable to bite.
Have you ever met Kiki Lawton?
Is she related to Theodore Lawton?
His wife.
I see. Well, if she's anything like her husband, I'd steer clear. Some kinds of dirty don't wash off with water.
What's the story with Benny the butler?
Oh, that old so-and-so? Yeah, I used to mix in with him. It was nice to have a little zest for a while, but the twist is he thought it was going to be something more. Things got muddled and I had to get tough. Our relationship ended up on the rocks. He was pretty shaken up. Still, I hope he's doing all right.
I found this letter in Benny's room. Lots of tears on it. Is it from you?
Tears? Oh dear, that poor boy. Listen, VD, can you do me a favor? Can you give this to him? I don't like how we left things. I didn't mean to hurt him.
What's the story with Benny the butler?
Did you give him my letter?
Not yet. Thanks for the info, Ricky. I've got a split. See you around, Ricky.
Oh wait, what did he want?
A mortar and pestle. Ricky probably uses it to make drinks. Could be useful.
Give me some mint and it's all yours.
Take mint. Okay, let's go to the bank first. Oh, there's a path over there still. I didn't go down. Oh wow.
Hello and welcome to Crumsford Capital. What can I do for you today?
I'm a Voodoo private investigator. I was hoping to speak with Mr. Crumsford.
Oh dear, that sounds very serious. Mr. Crumsford's office is right over there. I'm sure he'd be happy to help.
Thanks. See you.
I want that ink.
You don't smell like a man of business.
Nice place you got here, Mac. Though I prefer something a little more modest, like the Chrysler Building.
Who are you, and what do you want?
The name's Voodoo Detective. I'm a Voodoo private investigator.
Ah, yes. I know who you are. You're Donut Hole Billy's brother. If you care for him, you should advise him to sell me his pathetic excuse for a business.
I'm looking into what happened to Mary Fontoul.
What do you mean? What's happened to her?
Someone's wiped her memory. Dame's got the recall of a senile goldfish swimming in a martini.
So, Victor hired a private investigator to figure out why his wife finds him so forgettable. I could have sniffed that out for him.
Actually, Mary's the one who hired me. I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I see. Very well, Detective. I'll hear your questions, but make it quick.
I've got some questions about the Fontouls. What can you tell me about Mary Fontoul?
I don't know her very well. Our brief interactions are entirely a consequence of my business dealings with her dreadful husband. She always seems like a nice enough woman, which raises the question. What is she doing married to that cretin?
Do you know why anyone would want to hurt Mary?
Mary? No. However, it isn't terribly difficult to invent reasons to harm her husband. Perhaps someone's gone after the goose to get the gander. Of course, now we're building pyramids of surmise on a foundation of ignorance.
What do you have against Victor Fontoul? He seems like a decent man.
He's an abysmal human being. A cold brain divorced from any heart. You've known him only briefly. I've been working with the man for years. Give it time. You may see things my way.
I've got other questions. Have you ever seen this pendant before?
I have not, though I would gladly have it appraised. It may be of some value. You know, come to think of it, that pendant does look familiar. I can't place it, though.
Smell you later, big guy.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? You stay away from my filing cabinet.
Oh no, this doesn't look good at all. Congreve's inflammable powders is down 30%, and the Baltimore Opera Hat Company isn't looking much better. That must be Crumsford Sr.
Ah, yes. I like to think old Peepaw is watching over me.
That's a nice desk you got there. Beautiful, really.
How did you get into my office?
I need to find out who gave Mary that pendant. Might be time to crack open Grammy's book.
Oh, I tapped on him again by accident.
It's a bottle of black ink.
I'm sorry, sir.
Well, we can't.
Guess I'm not getting it. Wait a second. Okay, let's go back. That's a fast walk.
Well, if it isn't Benny the butler.
Hello, Detective. What can I do for you?
I spoke with Ricky. He asked me to give you this letter.
Oh, Ricky. Thank you, Detective. This means a lot to me. If there's anything I can do to repay the favor, just let me know.
Well, there we go.
Can you let me into the greenhouse?
Well, normally I'd say no, but you've been so kind to me. Here, take this. It's the key to the greenhouse.
Thanks, Benny.
Okay, wait, let me see. Before I go, you might have something to say now.
Hello again, Detective. Any news about Mary?
No.
That's all for now.
Godspeed, Detective.
Thanks for the key, Benny.
Oh, it's pretty.
Nice flowers. Fruits and veggies. This place has it all. You can never have too many
Yeah, you
lemons.
got a lemon. I think I can make stuff with that. Black candle, lodestone, and lemon zest. Alright.
The bottom shelf has aloe, orchid, fiddle leaf, fig. and mint. Looks like I'll be getting that mortar and pestle after all.
Yay.
It's a bird of paradise. The top two shelves hold all sorts of flowers.
Okay.
A mortar and pestle. Ricky probably uses it to make drinks. Could be useful.
Give me some mint and it's all yours.
I've got your mint right here.
Wow, you found some. Thanks, VD. I was about to run out. You're a lifesaver. You have yourself a trade. The mortar and pestle are yours.
Okay.
Here's my lemon zest.
Any household devices contain lodestones or magnets. Okay. Need a black candle too, so let's head out. Check down by the docks. Wait, hold on.
Good day, sir. What can I do for you?
I'll take a meal for one and drinks for two.
Great. Find yourself a table and I'll be right with you.
I'd rather talk to a loaded gun.
Hello there, handsome. Looking for someone?
Not anymore.
Oh, it's like that, is it?
Dining alone?
Why do you ask? Looking for a date?
Maybe I am.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint. I'm expecting company, and my brand of entertainment is best suited for an audience of one.
Are you staying at the hotel?
I certainly am. I find it a welcome respite. Domestic life can be so drab. Wouldn't you agree?
I wouldn't know.
Count your blessings.
You wouldn't happen to know anyone named Kiki Lawton, would you?
As a matter of fact, I do. Better hold on to your hat, 'cause she's the devilish darling you're gabbing with, Mr.
Detective. Voodoo detective. Pleased to meet you, Mrs. Lawton.
The pleasure's all mine, detective. And you can call me Kiki.
I was hoping I might run into my client. Wouldn't happen to have seen her. Goes by the name Mary Fontoul. Female, attractive, about 5'5". Looks like a little lost lamb that forgot the way home.
Who did you say you were again?
Bo Peep.
Well, I do know Mary, but she never mentioned a tall drink of water like you.
If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you a few questions about her.
What do you want to know?
Mary's lost her memory. I'm trying to find it.
Lost her memory? The same thing happens to me around 5 o'clock every evening.
Do you know if Mary started spending time with anyone new recently?
She hasn't mentioned anyone to me.
Did Mary ever talk about her past?
Not once. Mary never volunteered personal information. And I guess I never asked. I'm not one to dig up the past once it's buried.
Have you ever seen this pendant before?
I can't say that I have. Not very elegant, is it? Why do you ask? Oh, I know. It must be evidence from one of your cases. Is that it? Was it stolen? Or perhaps it was cursed. You did say voodoo detective, right? Oh, how delicious.
Settle down, Mrs. Lawton. No need to get excited. It's just a necklace. Do you know anyone who would want to harm Mary?
Well, her husband is quite wealthy. I'm sure there are plenty of less fortunate islanders who might resent her wealth. You know, eat the rich and all. But I'm speaking in generalities now. These people might feel the same way about anyone with 2 pennies to rub together.
Have you noticed Mary acting strange recently?
Mary? God, no. She's as reliable a friend as any I've ever had. Such a good listener. Always quiet, non-judgmental, slowly nodding to let you know she's there for you. And those stony black eyes of hers are so beautiful, like glazed obsidian.
Black eyes?
She's just lovely. An absolute doll.
I've got other questions. I've got more leads to chase down. Gotta blow.
See you around, Detective.
Can I get you anything?
What's on the menu?
Well, let's see. We have our macadamia nut crusted mahi mahi bites. There's the steamed miso Thai snapper. Our special today is poisson cru, made using deadly fugo fish. For drinks, we have the mighty mango mojito, our marooned martini, and our most popular drink, the Voodoo Wipeout Punch.
How about some grub?
Yes, sir. What would you like?
I'll take the special.
Excellent choice. Bon appetit.
Where'd you get that food?
Why, from our kitchen, of course.
And you just had it in your coat?
They don't call it a dinner jacket for nothing.
That hit the spot. How about something to sand down the edges?
Certainly. What'll it be?
I'll have the Voodoo Punch.
Very good choice. Bon appetit.
Where'd you get that drink?
Why, from our bar, of course.
And you were just carrying it in your jacket?
They don't call it a bar coat for nothing.
How about some grub?
Yes, sir. What would you like?
Just keep ordering.
I'll have the mahi mahi bites.
Excellent choice. Bon appetit.
Smells delicious. That hit the spot. How about something to sand down the edges?
Certainly. What'll it be?
I'll have a martini.
Very good choice. Bon appetit.
Bottoms up.
That fish is just sitting there. I have a feeling I'm supposed to take it after.
How about some grub?
Yes, sir. What would you like?
I'll have the snapper.
Excellent choice. Bon appetit.
Smells delicious. That hit the spot. How about something to sand down the edges?
Certainly. What'll it be?
I'll have a mojito.
Very good choice. Bon appetit.
Bottoms up. That might have been one too many. I'm too old for this. 2 drinks is my limit. Actually, I think I'm good.
Please let me know if you need anything.
It's the carcass of the fugo fish I ordered. Looks like the poison gland's still in there. Don't mind if I do.
Aha. Where was that? Fugu fish gland and your favorite treat. Okay, I'll have to combine it with something.
Good day, sir. Checking in?
I'm looking for a woman staying here named Mary Von Tool.
One moment. Yes. We do have a Mary Fontoul staying with us. She checked in the other day. A shorter woman with brown hair and brown eyes. Came here alone, paid cash. She's staying in room 203. I believe she's in there now. But you need a room key to get upstairs. The Chic Shell Hotel takes our guests' privacy very seriously.
Can I get a room?
Ordinarily, yes, but I'm sorry to say we're all booked up. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
You're saying I need a room key to visit a guest? Can I just knock?
Like I said, we can't let just anyone upstairs. That's why we require a room key to use the elevator. Every hotel guest is given a spare set to loan out to visitors. That way it's up to them who's allowed to visit.
How about if I ask real nice? Will you let me upstairs?
I'm sorry, sir. I can't let you upstairs if you're not a guest.
See you. These tourists are everywhere. That fish must like these tourists about as much as I do.
Good day, sir. Going up?
Yep.
Great. I'll just need to see a room key before I can take you upstairs.
I'm just visiting. I don't have a room key.
I'm sorry, sir. We require anyone going upstairs to have a room key. You can ask the front desk for more details.
I don't have a key. Would a couple clams change your tune?
Sir, are you trying to bribe me?
You catch on pretty quick.
My job is worth more to me than a couple of clams, sir.
How about the whole chowder? Everyone has a price.
Not this elevator driver. I'm sorry, but my loyalty is not for sale.
On second thought, I'm afraid of heights. I'm not talking to any tourists.
Even this one?
Tourists? Why'd it have to be tourists?
But they look so tired, they could probably give me their key, no?
That fish must like the...
Oh, maybe she'll give me a key, Kiki.
The Chic Shell Hotel. Are you a camera-slinging, culture-sapping, self-centered tourist looking to be pampered like a baby? Then you've come to the right place.
Hello again, Detective. Couldn't keep away, huh?
Are you staying at the hotel?
I certainly am. I find it a welcome respite. Domestic life can be so drab. Wouldn't you agree?
I wouldn't know.
Count your blessings.
I was hoping.
I've got more leads to chase down. Got a blow.
See you around, Detective.
Ah, the swimming pool. No better way to spend a day at the beach. I think I've blown enough bread here.
Okay, I don't know. What can I use?
I told you, no further questions. I have an important affair this evening. God, you don't listen. You're just like her, always manipulating, putting on an act.
Be seeing you.
I certainly hope not.
It's the camera I bought from Island Trader. The shopkeep said he'd develop my photos for free. It's a small, unremarkable pendant made of gold. Mary said it was given to her by an old man in a dream. I should see if I can find where it came from. It's the owner-honer recipe I'm working on. Not much to look at yet.
I need that Centennial Dragon.
Welcome to Island Trader. Please let me know if I can get anything for you.
I'm just gonna look around.
Go right ahead, sir.
They put the candy where the kids can see. It's a dirty game.
How do we get this?
Darla ran the old hotel until she rang the checkout bell. There's a bouquet of Centennial Dragonheart plumerias. They're beautiful, but I'm no grave robber.
Can I replace it with something?
Are you kidding? Money doesn't grow on trees, you know.
What is it that you want?
Good chat. I'll be seeing you, Eartha.
Folks always do. Sooner or later.
How do do I get it?
It's a chain restaurant, closed for remodeling. Normally, there's a line around the block. This used to be a humfo, a voodoo place of worship. At least until they bulldozed it to make way for island coffee.
Wait a second, there's a ladder.
The grill is screwed in place. I can hear someone shuffling papers in the office below. Are you kidding? Money doesn't... Are you kidding? Money doesn't
That's
grow
not
on
what
trees.
I meant to do.
If you've seen one tropical paradise, you've seen them all.
How do I get a screwdriver? Oh, wait a second.
I need to find out who gave me... That's my brother's bar, Donut Hole Billy's. The last real place on this drag.
Well, if it isn't New Guinea's newest detective, what can I do for you, VD?
I need the skinny on some of the locals.
Of course, VD. What do you want to know?
What's the story with Benny the butler?
Benny and I had a chance to speak. Things are better now. Thanks, VD.
Thanks for the info, Ricky. I've got a split. See you around, Ricky. Looks like Billy's got a little offering to Papa Legba here.
What's new, Voodoo?
I've got a new case. Mind if I pick your brain?
Go right ahead.
Can you tell me anything about Gordon Crumsford?
The banker? I'm not a fan. Born under a bad sign, if you ask me. A dollar sign, the money-grubbing glutton. He's one of those Island Ventures fat cats who keep trying to take over my bar. They want to pull the piano right out from under me. I always tell them the same thing. I'm not selling.
That's enough shop talk for now. See you around, Billy.
Come back again soon. And don't forget that harmonica of yours. It always brings me back.
Am I gonna get a magnet?
It's my blues harp.
I'm not sure where I can get a magnet. Or a black candle. Were there candles in there? Screwdriver.
It's a souvenir screwdriver. There's a tiny inscription on the side. I went to Zawanga, and all I got was screwed.
Funny and functional.
I'll take it.
Thanks for shopping at Island Trader, where all your trades come true.
Is there anything else I could buy?
I'm not shelling out any cash for that. That doesn't need to be screwed.
Well, fine. Here we go.
If I could fit in there, I'd have front row seats to the counselor's crooked cabaret.
Oh.
I don't need a picture of that. I can't use that here.
Who's gonna go down for me?
I'd rather talk to a loaded gun.
Maybe this boy? No.
I can't stand tourists.
These tourists make me appreciate the mosquitoes.
I need someone. Maybe.
I think I've blown enough bread here.
Hello again, Detective. Couldn't keep away, huh?
I've got more leads to...
See you around.
I don't need a picture of that. This is no time to practice harmonica. I've got work to do.
They're so tired. How do I wake them up? Maybe I'm not supposed to. I don't know. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to put down there?
Well, if it isn't Benny the butler.
Hello, Detective. What can I do for you?
Thanks, Benny.
Hello again, Detective. Any news about Mary?
That's all for now.
Godspeed, Detective.
You've got quite the collection here. I don't even know what most of this...
I find...
Voodoo for butlers. A couple of chapters are bookmarked. Love spells and mind manipulation. What have you been up to, Benny, old pal? I think it's Leopold. The desk is empty. Nice woodwork, though.
Not really seeing what to do next.
Nice flowers. I don't need any more lemons.
Really don't know. Am I missing?
This radio may be old, but the speaker's got a powerful magnet. When I listen, so do the neighbors. I bet I could get that magnet out if I could find something to jimmy this thing open with.
There we go.
The magnet came right out, but I broke my screwdriver.
Oh no.
Cheap Island brand garbage. I think this qualifies as lodestone.
Okay, so what do I need left now? Black candle. Oh, the ink. Let's go see if I can dip it in ink.
It's a chain restaurant. I see a white candle and I want it painted black.
All right.
This black candle should work. I think that's it. The owner-honer mixture is ready to use. Looks like the spell worked. I can feel the pendant pulling me somewhere.
Nice.
Excuse me, sir. Would you mind stepping away from the vault? Only Crumbsford Capital account holders are allowed in.
What is it that you want?
Good chat. I'll be seeing you, Eartha.
Folks always do. Sooner or later.
Pendant is pointing at this old mausoleum. Plaque says Lamoon family. It's locked. There are fresh footprints leading inside. Someone must have been here recently.
Maybe she knows.
What is it that you want?
Can you let me into the Lamoon mausoleum?
I am a grave digger, not a crypt keeper. I don't have a key.
Well, who's got it then?
Try Gordon Crumsford. He owns the cemetery. I merely fill it with corpses.
I saw footprints leading into the Lamoon mausoleum. Have you seen anyone going in or out of there?
Perhaps I did. Perhaps I didn't. My mind's a little misty.
All right, Eartha. What's it gonna take?
Very little interests me beyond tending to the dearly departed, but I have had my eye on one of those new island brand shovels. Bring one to me, and it may resurrect my memories.
Good chat. I'll be seeing you, Eartha.
Folks always do, sooner or later.
Okay. Is there a shovel in here?
Welcome to Island Trader, an authorized dealer of island brand products.
There we go.
I was told you guys sell a very special shovel here.
You must be referring to the upcoming release of our new line of island shovels.
That sounds about right. I'd like one.
You and me both. They're not out yet.
What do I have to do to get one early?
You'd have to get approval from my boss, Mr. Fontoul. Good luck with that, though. He's pretty strict about new product releases.
Oh,
I'm just gonna look around.
shouldn't be too hard, right?
Go right ahead, sir.
Oh, wait.
What is it now? I'm a very busy man, Detective.
I heard it through the grapevine that you own the cemetery.
Indeed I do. Death and taxes. I can't collect the latter. I can certainly profit from the former.
Can you let me into a specific mausoleum?
I'm afraid not. Only the families of the interred are allowed keys to their mausoleums. It's entirely up to them what they do with their dead.
Does the name Lamoon mean anything to you?
Yes. I knew the Lamoons.
Then make like a clumsy barista and spill the beans.
They were a family of three. The father, Francois, the daughter, Genevieve, and the mother, Esmeralda Lamoon. May she rest in peace. They owned a local gumbo restaurant that was acquired by Island Ventures. Thus, I knew them through my business dealings with Victor.
What do you know about Genevieve Lamoon?
She was a child. What more is there to say? Just another seed that never had the opportunity to sprout.
What do you know about Francois Lamoon?
Personally, I found Francois to be a noisome bore, a crude man with a primitive mind. How he managed to win a treasure as pure and wonderful as Esmeralda, I'll never comprehend.
What about Esmeralda Lamoon?
My dear Esmeralda, a bouquet of a woman. Her smile was serene, her heart was kind, her temperament mild, and her cooking... Her cooking was an intimation of divinity. I won't lie, Detective. I loved Esmeralda. Always from afar, but I loved her.
You make it sound like the Lamoons are all dead.
Esmeralda and Genevieve are dead, yes. According to the papers, they drowned. But we don't know what happened to Francois.
According to the papers, I take it you have your own theory?
Well, you already know Victor acquired the Lamoon family restaurant to help launch Island Kitchen, yes? What you might not be aware of is how the Lamoons were compensated. Overcompensated, in fact. Victor made no effort to conceal that he was grossly displeased with the situation. Over time, the man's mind seemed to fray. He became distant and cold in the presence of the Lamoon family. That is, until they were no longer around.
So you think Victor killed the Lamoons? What, to get back control of the company?
Well, yes, control, but it was also about money. With the Lamoons out of the picture, Victor became a much wealthier man. You may well ask if money was motive enough for murder. I would argue that men have killed for less. And if you knew Victor as I know him, well, you'd have a much shorter list of suspects.
I've got other questions.
What about the key?
That's enough for now. I may come back later.
What about the key? I was gonna ask for the key.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? You stay away from my filing cabinet. What is it now? I'm a very busy man, Detective.
I heard it through the grapevine.
Indeed I do.
Can you let me into a specific mausoleum?
I'm afraid not. Only the families of the interred are allowed keys to their mausoleums. It's entirely up to them what they do with their dead.
I see.
That's enough for now. I may come back later.
Hello again, Detective. Any news about Mary?
The Island Trader shopkeep told me I needed your approval to buy the new Island brand shovel.
Ah, yes. I'm very excited about that one. However, as a rule, I prefer to confine our new product releases to a specific date. Is there a good reason you need the shovel right now?
It has to do with your wife's investigation.
It does? Well, then why didn't you say so? If you think a new shovel could help bring my Mary back to me, then of course you may have one. I'll have the shopman set one aside for you.
Thanks, Vic.
If you don't mind me asking, how do you anticipate a new shovel will help you with my wife's investigation?
It's kind of a long story. You remember that pendant your wife woke up with?
Yes, I recall her showing it to me, and we never did figure out where it came from.
Well, I was able to trace it back to a mausoleum at the cemetery. Does the name Lamoon ring any bells?
Good Lord. The Lamoons owned a local gumbo restaurant that we acquired in exchange for a substantial stake in Island Kitchen. Gordon and I worked closely with Francois and Esmeralda to integrate their recipes into our menu. It was an exciting but difficult time.
How so?
Exciting because the Lamoon recipes drove a new wave of popularity for Island Kitchen. Difficult because Gordon had become infatuated with Francois's wife, Esmeralda. It made for rather awkward business meetings.
So what happened then?
Well, about a year after the acquisition, Esmeralda and her daughter, Genevieve, washed up on the beach, having drowned. Such an appalling tragedy.
So what? Mother and daughter forgot how to doggy paddle?
Well, yes. The official police report deemed it a swimming accident.
Why do you think someone would want Mary to have a pendant from the Lamoon family?
That, Detective, is the one question I truly have no answer for. What in the world has the tragic Lamoon family tale to do with my Mary? If you figure that out, please let me know.
What happened to Francois?
As you know, Esmeralda and Genevieve died. As far as I'm aware, Francois went missing around the same time. He wasn't present for the official inquest into his family's demise.
So you're saying he could still be out there?
It's possible he's still alive, yes. But if he was with his family when they drowned, it's more likely his body was simply never recovered.
You don't sound like you buy the official story. Let's hear your version.
I don't like to speculate without proof.
Humor me. I won't quote you.
Well, despite my personal difficulties working with Gordon, I hate to cast aspersions on the fellow out of hand. It's just that he always carried a torch for Esmeralda Lamoon. And as I said, it made for rather awkward business meetings. Things only seemed to grow worse over time. In my view, it made him unstable.
What exactly are you saying here, Mr. Fontoul? You think Gordon killed Esmeralda and Genevieve?
Oh, no. That seems extreme.
And yet here we are. I asked you what you think really happened, and you tell me how crazy your business partner can get. What's a detective to think?
Perhaps I shouldn't have said anything. Saying it out loud, it seems far-fetched. Forget I mentioned it.
Gordon had some interesting things to say about the Lamoons.
Oh? Like what?
Well, for one thing, he suggested you weren't too pleased with how much of Island Kitchen the Lamoons controlled. He seemed to think it might have been enough to constitute motive. What do you think, Mr. Fontoul?
Why, that's ridiculous. The Lamoon's influence was integral to nurturing our nascent enterprise into what you see today. I never harbored anything but goodwill towards the Lamoons. And I'd certainly never hurt, let alone kill anyone. Gordon is way out of line.
That's enough about the Lamoon family for now. That's all for now.
Godspeed, Detective.
Welcome to Island Trader. Local goods at loco prices.
I believe you have a shovel for me.
Ah, you must be Mr. Detective. I've got your shovel right here.
I'll take it.
A trade's a trade, and our trade is your happiness.
Yay.
Here you go, Eartha. If anyone asks, you didn't get it from me.
Oh, this is excellent, my darling. I'll be the talk of the tombs. It has the logo and everything.
You just wanted the sticker?
Yes.
Right. Well, maybe now you can tell me who was snooping around the Lamoon mausoleum.
It was that lousy little lawyer. Something about that guy gives me the creeps.
You mean Lawton?
Yes, spooky fellow.
I saw footprints leading into the Lamoon mausoleum.
It was that lousy little lawyer. Something about that guy gives me the creeps.
You mean Lawton?
Yes, spooky fellow.
Good chat. I'll be seeing you, Eartha.
Folks always do, sooner or later.
Here lies our friend, Burning Larry. He played with fire, so now he's buried. It's a chain wreck.
I told you, no further questions. I have an important affair this evening. God, you don't listen. You're You're just like her, always manipulating, putting on an act.
I've got a surprise witness, counselor. Eartha the Gravedigger saw you visit the Lamoon Mausoleum.
That is a bold accusation. I think you should leave.
So, we're going to do this the hard way, huh?
I don't like you.
Well, I bet with a little leverage, I could pry my way into your heart. Be seeing you.
I certainly hope not.
Alright, I think this is a good point to take a break. Did it save? Hopefully it saves. Let's see what she says first. Who cares?
I think
Hello again, Detective. Couldn't keep away, huh?
Does the name Lamoon mean anything to you?
Lamoon? No, I've never heard the name. Why, who is that?
I found out your husband was padding around the Lamoon Mausoleum. Left his footprints all over my case. Care to comment?
And here I am, thinking he can't leave the office because of work. Did you ask him about it?
Well, I've tried, but he keeps giving me the old 86.
I'd act surprised, but I know how single-minded and selfish he can be. He has the gall to accuse me of neglecting him while he goes gallivanting about town, telling me he's at the office. Apparently, I need to be a corpse for him to pay me a visit. The liar. Frankly, I think my workaholic husband has been cheating.
You don't say.
You want information on the Lamoons, yes? If Theodore was at their mausoleum, they may have been clients of his. And it just so happens I have access to all of his files.
Let me guess. I scratch your back, you scratch mine? Sound about right?
Bring me evidence of my husband's late-night cheating, and I'll give you all the access you want to his files. I'm staying in the honeymoon suite. Here's my room key, in case there's anything you'd like to report. Now, if you wouldn't mind, darling, I'm expecting company.
Nice, now I can get up.
Sorry, dear, I'm expecting company.
Alright, I'm gonna take a break here. Let me go inside. Yeah, let me take a break. That's Voodoo Detective. Check it out. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks. Bye-bye.